It seems like he forgot that we're in a location with a bunch of stalkers. There's a clicker as well. Luckily, we have enough supplies to hopefully take these guys down.
There we go. Now you got us back. Oh, that was so close too. Throwing a bottle recommendation is clutch. My backseat gaming has come in handy. I think there's a group of like 3 or something that come out over here.
Yeah,
I wish right now that I had some fire arrows.
I think if they see you, though, these people behind you might come up. Whoa, like that? Dude! All right, if something doesn't work the first 3 times, do something different.
Wait. Different but same.
Surprised you didn't see me.
On you. I mean, you're right in their face.
Welcome to Backseat Directing,
Where we talk about movies, TV shows, comics, and more.
We're your hosts,
Andrew
and Aaron.
We put out new episodes every Monday and Thursday.
And on this episode, we're playing The Last of Us Part 2. This is episode 7 of this series.
We're chugging along.
3, 2, 1, action. All right, here we go. We're back into The Last of Us Part 2. We're been playing this once or so a week for the last few weeks in anticipation for the TV show, season 2 of The Last of Us. You're gonna go behind you here.
Just want to see if there's anything back here. It took me a minute to figure out what direction I was even heading. If you saw that, I went back to
where
where we
we
just came from.
But yeah, we've been playing this in anticipation for the show, and now we're kind of playing it alongside the show. We are a little bit ahead of where the show is at. But yeah, we both loved season 1 of The Last of Us, and that got us into the games very heavily. And now we're here playing part 2 live on the show. And during this episode, we're going to talk about The Last of Us. We're going to talk about the game. We're going to talk about movies, whatever else comes up. So if you're
Definitely
watching
about the show.
Thank you so much for joining in on this episode. This series has been a lot of fun for me.
Make sure, by the way, that you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
Dude, I was going to say there's...
Oh, they're on me.
So I've played the game more recently than Andrew has. So it seems like he forgot that we're in a location with a bunch of stalkers. There's a clicker as well. Luckily, we have enough supplies to hopefully take these guys down. The stalkers, if you don't know, I'm sure you have, I'm sure you're familiar, but the stalkers are the smartest ones of the infected. They kind of are able to enact strategy, and they stalk you, as their name would suggest, which makes them pretty hard to combat, especially when there's a large majority of them, as Andrew is finding out right now how many he's actually facing.
They touched on this a little bit in the show, too. They showed them kind of early, comparatively. They were in the portion where they were...
Yeah, these guys are creepy.
Get stomped out, boy!
Is this the first time in the game that we're seeing them? I think so, right? On our last episode.
Yeah, the last episode at the end, we saw them for the first time. Okay, so I took them all out, which I feel like that went decently well for like a warm-up in the opening, because it could have gone a lot worse.
So we are playing this game on hard. All of the settings are on hard except for our supplies. We put the supplies on light. That way we can have enough ammo to get through this game.
And make it kind of entertaining to you guys.
Yeah, with a little bit more entertainment.
You use a little more flair. I mean, we
can use all the tools that the game gives us. Now, I was playing this exact level last night, actually, at my house. And I'm playing on hard right now with all of the settings. So even supplies. And at this point in this level, I had 1 shotgun round, which we got from the beginning. I had the bottle that you pick up in the beginning. and then I had 3 shots from that silenced rifle. That's all I had, nothing else. And the only way that I could get through was stealth kill the clicker first.
While Aaron's talking about this, I'm fighting for my life.
But I had to stealth kill the clicker, and then from there, run to that door and fight off some of the stalkers, like hand to hand, and get them away from me, and quickly get to that door to open it. So I only killed like 2 or 3 of them.
And bolted.
Yeah. But there's so many stalkers. But yeah, we're getting to a cool part here coming up, where we run into kind of these new characters that we see for the first time in the game. But we did see them already in the show.
Oh, the scars.
The scars.
Didn't we already run into them at the news broadcast place? Or that was that? Yeah, that was scars.
Was that the scars?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the scars had been there maybe, and the wolves were coming after.
Yeah.
Because there was
Go behind you.
We saw the telltale signs of the scars, right?
Go in the water under that grate there. Yeah. To your right.
Oh, for here? I can't see anything.
Your flashlight's off.
I thought I just turned it on, but I guess maybe I turned it off.
Andrew, you'll guys will find out. There's gonna be a. Never mind.
I dodged.
You did, yeah. That's what I was gonna tell you was there, and then I was like, I probably shouldn't. What was I gonna say? I forget what I was saying.
Jesus.
Do you remember what I was saying? Probably not. You got adrenaline going.
I'm in hot water. Here, dude.
Yeah.
We were talking about the scars, and I think maybe we didn't actually see them. We just saw the signs of them.
Yeah. I want to say this was the first time. But in the show, we saw them in the last episode. The last episode to come out in the time of us recording this episode was episode 3 of season 2, which we haven't done an episode on that for the podcast. So maybe we can talk about that episode a little bit here on today's show.
This is just a supply area, so I can just go back.
Yeah. So...
Were you gonna say that I can't see? Is that what you were gonna say before?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it. I was gonna say.
I brought it back in the water, and I was like, "Yeah, but that's what he was."
You guys are gonna realize that Andrew has a hard time seeing in some of these darker locations. It is not the most optimal playing setup
because our room
here.
is bright for the cameras. Yeah.
Which on the screen we don't even look that bright. It's still set up for like our normal podcast. So it's, yeah, the light's like right behind or right in front of the TV. So we got a lot of glare going over there, but that's just our excuse and we're sticking to it, you know?
Yeah. We would be hitting no scope 180 headshots.
Yeah.
The entire game.
Obviously. So wait for us to fix our lighting setup, you know? Maybe on our last episode.
And you're going to see some premier Last of Us gameplay.
I know you're playing, but can you tell me a little bit about what you thought of episode 3 of The Last of Us?
Yeah, so for
potential spoilers, I'm assuming people know what's going to happen if you're watching this right now with us.
Yeah, hopefully you know the story of the game, which tells you the story of the show. So I still am enjoying the show, and I'm dying on the hill, like I told you previously, that if I hadn't played the game, I would be a lot more in love with the show. I think if it was just viewing it as an original story and kind of seeing this slow burn relationship between Ellie and Dina, then I would be like, oh, I know this is going somewhere. But having played the game, it leads to a little bit more disappointment because they're running a slower timeline than they did in the game. And they're cutting out scenes and omitting things that are integral to their relationship. And I'm not a fan of that. Oh, snap. This portion, do you want to play it?
I can.
Show me what you got. Aaron's been training.
Hyping me up, huh?
This is a really cool portion of the game. But I feel like they are taking things away that are net negatives, like objective net negatives to the show, to the story of The Last of Us Part 2. Like having the I give it a 6 scene and then the anticlimactic ending of nothing happening between Ellie and Dina is really disappointing. Having Tommy not go ahead of Ellie is basically telling us that we're not going to be following Tommy's trail of blood and murder. So that's taking away an exciting aspect, not only of the game, but also of like Tommy's lore. Like it makes Tommy this super badass, but they're basically telling us they're omitting that from the show because Ellie's left way ahead of Tommy. So there's no way they could be following everything he does. Still jump scare.
That's a cut scene right there. So I didn't take that. But this is a cool aspect. You have to like take out the arrow before you can.
Otherwise, it continuously does damage. Yeah, I don't like the out of order delivery of the story, which is not technically quote unquote out of order, but it's different than we were delivered the information in the game. Like they've already showed us the scars, whereas this is absolutely shocking. Even on this playthrough, which I've played through the game more than once, I still jumped in my seat when you got hit by that arrow.
Mm-hmm.
So just their mechanism of delivering information in the game is so shocking. And I felt on the edge of my seat so much. I feel like they're undercutting that by giving us too much exposition, too much detail. We're getting like backstory to the scars already in episode 3 when we're not even in Seattle yet.
These guys are in different spots than where they were when I was fighting.
Throw a bottle. Can you throw a bottle behind him? Throw a bottle.
He stopped seeing me. Maybe not.
There we go. Now you got us back. Oh, that one was so close too. Throwing a bottle recommendation is clutch. My backseat gaming has come in handy. Spotted. Oh. Yeesh. Oh, she's on you. That's the brute. Oh, yeah.
Abort!
Regroup.
Oh my god.
They don't miss. Oh, she's so fast.
That's crazy. They were all in a lot different spots than they were when I was playing last night.
Dude, she's a tank. And she's just bolted after you. She's got that Usain Bolt speed.
We might have to change our game plan here.
Oh, Arron has one death and instantly goes gun blazing.
They saw me.
Oh no, oh no, headshot. Oh, he's dropping. He's dropping for cover. They drew first blood. Oh my god, it's Jason Bourne.
It's Rambo.
If I even think that I hear you, there is no measure to how quick and how fast I will bring this fight to your doorstep.
Dude, so we talked about this the other day, and since I'm kind of distracted, I want to see if you can kind of touch on it. We talked about this in the garage the other day. We want to talk about the whistles and how much more impact they have in the game than they did in the show.
I find the whistles to be really scary in the game because it just it gives you no context to where they are, but it tells you that they are communicating. So it might mean that they see you. It might just mean all clear. And in the game, we have no understanding. There's no translation of what the whistles actually mean. So it's just a mystery. Like, plus when you hear multiple whistles, it gives me the feeling in the game that I'm like surrounded by a group of scars, and it's very scary. But in the show, they've already in episode 3 gone into like Arron just ducked further because he's assuming he's been spotted. Yeah. But in the show, they've already started like divulging what the different sound might mean for a whistle, what 2 whistles might mean compared to 1, and it's kind of undercutting. It's like the midichlorians in Star Wars. Sometimes you over-explain things and it takes away like that X factor, that special element of it by giving the audience too much context. And that's a really tight rope that you walk as like a writer or filmmaker, showrunner, is giving people the right amount of information to
Dude,
keep
that
them.
girl's insane.
She's yeah. She's built like Mike Tyson, with like the height of Shaq. Just built like Shaq, but with the running speed and endurance of a ultra marathoner.
That was all of it. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, I could probably get her hammer.
Oh yeah, that's a dope weapon. Oh, she had an axe.
She's just an axe.
Axe is cool.
No,
though.
I'm gonna keep my knife.
You got a lot of hits left in the machete. Yeah. I think that.
All right, not bad. Didn't die.
Yeah.
Didn't die. That's pretty good.
Well,
we've come a long way from our first episode of me playing this game.
Pretty smooth. And what I
guess I did die the first time.
Just once.
Yeah.
Well,
second time.
We'll cut it out.
Yeah.
Cut it out in post. But what I will say about the story of the show so far is what everyone was telling me about Daredevil Born Again. Is I'm willing to give
look
them...
at that. Foley.
Nice. I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt and wait and see what we get. I mean, so far the changes they're making are negative, but maybe when they slow play and slow learn the Dina and Ellie relationship, maybe it ends up having even more impact. Who knows? If they just omit it, that would be absolutely horrifying, and I'd be appalled.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because like, seriously, people always complain about lesbian, gay erasure, like removing that element from stories or not touching on it and focusing more on the other heterosexual relationships. But this would be like one of the most insanely blatant examples of it if they don't make sure to highlight it as the big part of the story that it is, because it is a key core element of The Last of Us Part 2, especially going later into the story. I mean, I don't want to spoil it if you're watching the game for us for the first time, but it becomes even bigger than it is now at where we are at in the game. So I definitely need them to keep that in. I'm trusting that they're going to. They had that little line in the tent, even though they subverted my expectations and totally killed the momentum of that scene by having them just go to sleep. They did have that line where Dina says that she says I wasn't that high. So like insinuating that the kiss wasn't just like, a drunken mistake or anything like that. Might be a little bit more. So I think they're slow play the relationship a little bit more. TV shows tend to do that to make it feel like more of a climactic payoff when the relationship starts. It worked better.
But there's so many other climactic parts of the game, that will serve as that.
But it works good in a game because you have all this time where they're together chatting, where you're just traveling. So you get a lot of time, gameplay time, not cutscene time necessarily, but gameplay time before they get together, in that serious of a way.
That is true.
But they're already showing that Dina's pregnant because they showed her morning sickness and said that she went back to Jesse temporarily. So, I mean, once Ellie finds out she's pregnant, I feel like that's going to kind of put a stunt on their relationship developing if they don't have something happen romantically, physically between them before then, because Ellie becomes angry at her for being pregnant in the game.
Yeah.
So that is going to kind of, if they're not already in a relationship, then that's kind of going to slow things down from getting there.
I mean, that'd be a pretty big bummer. Like you hook up with someone, and then a little while into your relationship, you figure out that they're pregnant from their past relationship.
Make you a little bit jealous, I'm sure.
Yeah, that adds a lot of extra drama to the relationship, I think we go out here now.
I think you are right, my friend. My furry little friend. But yeah, I've been anxious to talk about some of these changes. I just think it's really interesting, the route that they're going. Last time we were on here, we talked about Joel's death. We did an episode on episode 2 of The Last of Us and how some of the changes that we didn't like from that. We did a full podcast episode on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Did we?
On his death? No.
Yeah. Just on the first episode.
Yeah.
So did we talk about it last time we streamed?
No.
Because I don't think so. Yeah. They made a lot of changes in that episode too. They're just doing a lot in the show that is explaining a lot, not just between the characters, but from the characters to the audience, like showing us Abby's backstory before she even meets Joel, whereas in the game, there's a lot more suspense. We don't know why she wants to go after Joel until after she's already killed him. So we just have this mystery of like this team of people that track Joel down, have a vendetta against him, and out of nowhere blast his kneecap off with a shotgun. So we're kind of missing that thriller mystery component that we had in the game. And Abby's like very expository. We get to see her background. We get to see her dream sequence of her father going into the surgical suite where her father died. We get to see her conversation with Joel before she kills him, explaining to Joel exactly why she is killing him. So it takes a lot of the mystery out. I get that you have to make changes and new formats, changes from the game to the show, but the game was just so bold. And that's one of the things that I appreciated most about the story when I played it is at first I was mad at them, but then I grew to appreciate their boldness.
You want to play?
As I played more and more. You can play. Why, are you nervous?
Yeah, aren't you?
Dang, Aaron, you couldn't have saved him? Oh, they're on me like wet on rice. They need to give Bella Ramsey this bow soon.
Oh yeah, she
Bow is
doesn't
so
even
cool.
have it, huh?
Yeah. Also, like the way
Dang,
that they're
they saw me. Wow,
they're taking that one guy,
that was so quick.
the guy from the bar, and just making him so
Jesus.
sympathetic and heroic.
Help.
Dude,
Help.
you are getting absolutely
Wrecked.
You are getting
Dude, once you like
jumped.
mess up one time
He's shot 6 times
in
for
this
it.
game, like they surround you so quick.
On normal, they give you a lot more time to breathe after being hit.
Yeah, and like if you have the bow, it's like, oh shoot, you got to change stuff real quick. But then I was also trying to pull out the arrow that they got me with. Thought they were coming after me.
No, just that random guy getting murdered
Yeah, nice.
brutally.
Oh, I wish I had some fire arrows.
I just wish that they stuck to the blueprint like a little bit more so far, but I still think it's enjoyable, and I think if I hadn't played the games, it would be even more so. Like Zach, we message with Zach a lot after each episode comes out, and he's high on the
Oh my god.
high on the
Oh,
show.
that was
He
the
hasn't
last
played the
silence
game.
shot too.
This guy has stood in the same
Oh
spot
my
for
God.
so long, and you. There we go. Oh, spotted. Gossip Girl.
Jeez, look how fast they're swarming me.
They have no idea what they're up against.
Come over here.
You have to like throw a bottle over there, move someone else.
Oh,
She got close enough to trigger it.
that's crazy. I don't think.
Why is he running like that?
I don't think I'm gonna get through this one, guys.
There's another one right next to you. Oh, they assume you're a wolf. That's interesting. They see anybody not wearing the
Oh no,
scar
dead end.
clothing, and no,
That's not good.
I have a feeling you might be cooked. Oh God! How have you still survived? Duck, 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 duck. Oh my God, my coaching is unreal. You totally ducked that bullet Matrix style because of me. I think you need to be more to the right. It's gonna have an angle on you right there. You can see him. Yeah.
Trying to change.
Try to warn
Sometimes,
him.
like changing guns, like slow, like like you said in one of our other episodes that we're playing, like the better you are at this game is shown by how quickly you can change through all your weapons. Because that's kind of the key to kind of surviving this game. Is like switching from weapon to weapon. Like laying those mines, grabbing your arrow. Switching to your shotgun when you do get hit with an arrow, so you can kill them quick. It's a very technical game, and I think that's why we both love it so much.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of strategy involved, and especially playing on hard. The NPCs that you're going up against, like, they're no slouches. They're smart. They work together and communicate and.
Where's the other one?
Just behind that tree, I thought I saw. Oh, see, that happened to me.
Why do they?
Yeah, there's one up there in the top corner.
Last second. Stop moving, bro.
Nice. Good shot. You let him a little bit. That was good.
That was tough. So they're over here.
Yeah, right behind this big bunch of trees was where they were last time.
I feel like I'm out of range of like all of them right now because I can't sense it. Do you spot me from that range?
She doesn't know exactly where you're at, but
Okay, I'm good. I don't think I can get her with one headshot, can I?
Yeah.
Oh, she's a normal person.
Yeah, you gotta hide. You gotta hide. Get down. Get down. They found you.
Move. Be not where they saw you.
Quickly. There's a guy in front of you as well.
Okay, we got this. Here we go.
To your right. There he is.
Oh, I thought I could get that off.
Good hit. Good hit. All right, get out of there. Get out of there. Sometimes what gets me is when you see ammo like that, and I automatically hit triangle to pick it up, and then it's like, shoot, no, I need to run away, and then you end up dying because you were picking up supplies.
Where?
The listening mode
Is weaker in hard mode? Is that what you're
does
gonna say?
not help you very much. They have to be really close range, and they have to be moving. Like if they're standing still, it's not going to show you where they're at.
My health is pretty decent.
Oh, you can make them some arrows. There you go.
I just don't know where.
I was
Am I
hoping it
done?
was fire arrows for you. Those things are clutch. It was close to you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to draw somebody out if they're
They got to be.
in the general vicinity, right?
Well, they got to be up over that ledge, probably further into the map.
I guess I can loot this corpse then. Yeah, I can't miss this. Oh, this is so cool, but my axe is, I think, has a little bit more health.
Walking out in the wide open, like a baller, not afraid of anything.
Well, you know what they say.
She may guide you.
May she guide you. But if you're dyslexic, she may guide you.
Yeah. Well, I was saying like she might, because like you don't. It's not guaranteed.
This part is honestly pretty tough.
Yeah, and you play this part as Abby too.
Jesus Christ.
Like you're in the same location as Abby,
Jesus Christ.
which is cool.
I'm so nervous. I just, do you see that dart backwards I did to try to?
Nice. Getting that silencer's clutch.
I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to. Somebody's right on me.
They're
Where
probably
are-
right behind the
Oh,
tree.
thank God. All right, one's down behind me. One's right here. I think I have a good angle on this. Oh, you bitch.
I would possibly get up there though.
No, I'm gonna try and jump this person.
Dude, those whistles, man.
What was that? I could grab you from around the tree? Oh!
Oh! Is there two of them there?
Dart. Got cover. Ooh.
Dude, there's more in front of you. Nice hit. I want to say they still know where you're at.
Yeah, I think so.
Nice crouch there. That was slick.
Do I have a little bit of leeway here for a second? Okay, what do I got in my arsenal? I'm going back to the pistol, tried and true. Stay low.
Good job getting out of that. Like it's once they spot you like that when you're not expecting, it's really hard to like clear them, and get to a safe spot to where they don't know where you're at. And you didn't lose that much health either.
Hey, brother. No way. Oh my God. Reload. How much do I have left on this? 2 on the silencer?
Yep.
How do I even get up to you, dude?
Up
As I
that
walk all the way
crate
up?
there. You can, or that truck. You can get up there or up this ramp.
I feel like I'm really not in the clear right now as far as nearby enemies. No way, no way, no way, no way. You don't have it, bro. You don't have me. Oh, he's going down? Is he trying to get an angle on me right now? This little sneaker?
These guys have the best peripheral vision of any humans ever.
He was just here. Where did he go?
He shows up behind you and he's like, here.
Where are you?
What's that from?
Batman Begins.
Yep.
Guess what, buddy? Get left behind. We're looking at more.
You doing the whole they can't kill you if you just walk past them kind of vibe? Ooh, okay. Hopefully no one's running up behind you.
Now they all know exactly where I am. Is there somebody way down there? Is that what it's telling me?
Looks like it, huh?
Yeah. What are you going to do? Oh, he's all the way over there?
Waste of a brick.
Yeah, that was a waste of a brick, huh? Surprise, motherfucker. Dude.
Oh, he's down there.
Let's dip. I think there's a group of like 3 or something that come out over here.
Yeah,
I wish right now that I had some fire arrows.
I think if they see you, though, these people behind you might come up. Whoa! Like that? Dude! Am I right or am I right? Dude, good job not losing any health right there.
That was
pretty elite.
That was scary.
Yep. So this game lets you kind of avoid fights if you can get past them. But sometimes it bites you in the butt like it did there. Luckily, Andrew was able to kind of escape that. Ooh.
All right.
Dang, and she figured out where you were. Dude, how smart are they, right? Like, oh, this thing was thrown from this direction. Let me go check that out, you know?
Yeah, the AI is pretty good. Okay, there's one.
Did you just waste both of those?
No. I hit one. There's no way she's taking 3 of those. Where am I being shot from now?
Uh-oh, you got an arrow in you.
Oh my gosh.
Got to pull that arrow out.
Hoping to clear out my immediate space for a second.
Is that guy to your right not dead? Oh, no, it's just this cloth moving. I was like, no way.
Is there one more, I think?
I think so. No, you got him. Huh.
I could have sworn there was one more.
Delayed.
God, that was a
delayed
one.
death.
Where did I even get spotted from? This person, like, I got initially spotted from somebody, like, here.
No,
That person behind me wasn't what gave me away, because when I killed them, and I was still good, and then I came up here and somebody spotted me from, like, back here with, like, laser eagle vision, because I was like,
that's what I'm saying. They got the
somewhat behind one of these barriers.
peripheral vision of, like, a hawk.
You can switch this out.
I'm gonna go grab our what's the word, like traditional sour strips. I feel like my mouth is salivating right now wanting some, so I'll be right back.
All right, I'll carry the game on my shoulders while you're gone. All right, let me find you guys another fight here for some entertainment value. Oh my god, I literally just almost murderized Ellie jumping into that canyon. Part of me wants to say that we're coming up on more people. No? I think there might be a big fight sequence inside here. So I guess I could try to loot up beforehand, at least while Arron's away. Yeah, turn my flashlight on because I keep not using it. No health in here? Come on, guys, be cool. What's so funny? Don't laugh at my wife.
She said she would leave you for the owner of sour strips.
Probably has, or definitely has more money than I do.
I think you might be a Republican, though. Little does she know.
It's a deal breaker for her. I think there's a fight sequence inside this this little Mercy place here. Like unloaded up. Yeah, I want to say that you fight like a big guy, dude, don't you?
Yeah. I can tell you where he's at.
Should I loot anything? Is there anything in here worth getting?
Probably. It's a good episode so far. Sometimes,
We die a lot.
well,
The opening of the last one was tough. That's where they are.
no, I feel like sometimes we'll open up and the first 20 minutes of us playing is like cutscene or traveling.
Yeah. Or
but
dying.
this has been fight, fight, fight.
The last one I kept dying. Yeah, let's see who recovers better. Die. Where's the other one?
They're in that room still, I think.
You ready for another one, fellas? Got that. Don't worry, I got the piece of paper. Oh, there you are. Ready for an up-close sniper rifle to the dome? Hey, run! Oh my goodness, I can't miss those. Oh my god, I had to reload?
Dude,
Okay.
this is brutal. Is he gonna kill you? You got an arrow in you.
Yeah, I'm taking it out already. Oh my gosh, dude.
Hey, look, they saved you there with a little
It's
bit
so
of
hard
help.
when they're moving perpendicular to you, you know? He's doing this little sidestep.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's like a function, like if they walk more towards you, you know, like this, in like the easier settings. Because that definitely adds a big challenge. I just lit that guy up, used all of our submachine gun ammo. I just thought that would be funny.
Hilarious.
Thank goodness. Funny how sometimes the like easy guys will be so hard. It's like once you miss a shot in this game, you're bound to like you're cursed to miss the next 15 or so shots in a row.
It's like they build confidence. They're like, oh, like I'm
invincible.
I'm Neo from the Matrix. I can just dodge all of these bullets.
I hate nothing more than when you line up a shot and then they go and you slightly move right as you pull the trigger. It's
Like your arrow from a little earlier.
Oh my gosh, so annoying. I'm not by no means like I'd never claimed to be like a skilled gamer, you know. I know better than anyone my limitations with my hand-eye coordination. The best I can usually hope to be at like shooter games is decent, you know.
Yeah.
But
Normally I'm
have fun.
less than decent.
You got pretty good at The Last of Us.
It's taken a long time though.
Did Jay not comment on our last episode?
Dude, Jay
our
hasn't been commenting that
our
much
last episode
lately.
had like 6 views though.
I think it's gone up a little bit.
We said we were like waiting on his judgment on your your improvement. So I was curious what he was gonna say.
That's how we know if he's watched the episodes or not, as we mention him and bring him up. What a jump.
Yeah, that's a crazy short jump. All right, now we're kitted. I'm always making med kits. I know that you don't make them, but
I've changed my ways. I try to always have one med kit.
and I just made you some explosive arrows, and I say you because
I keep bringing it up.
prepared to because I'm prepared to pass off the controller at the next fight because I got some good ones in just now. Better still be there, Nora, because I'm about to gut you. All right, we're getting awfully close to that hospital. Leap. Okay. Circle? Okay. I was pressing X.
No wonder the flashlight's always dead by the time you give it to me.
What are you even talking about? Flashlight's not on.
No, of course not.
It's only on because I'm using it. There's a safe in here.
Do you know the code?
Do you remember it?
No.
Let's just try your birthday.
I mean, that has been the code a few times already.
Pretty much every single time. Do we have any upgrades left? I don't think we do.
I don't know.
I think
You'd
that's
have to
purely
check.
decorative.
Are you not even going to check?
No, I'm not even going to check. Let's get one of these. Considering I wasted so much supplies just a minute ago. Do you remember where the code to the safe is?
Is it behind the counter?
There's one right there. 385523. Aaron,
Dude,
you're not going to believe this.
it's my birthday.
385523, right?
I don't know.
Can you help me out?
Normally I have to like sing the combination so I can remember it.
38. I don't even remember what I said.
38, 55,
20,
63.
38, 20, 55, 23, I think. 55, 23. How can you forget your own birthday?
I'm getting old. I'm only 2, actually.
Can I pick it all up, bro? Come on.
Dude, we're not going to be able to have any more supplies here in a second. We're about to be maxed out. The light supplies is starting to come into play here. I feel like our first few times recording, we weren't getting that much supplies.
I just landed directly on that taxi, by the way.
No, I'm sure she's fine. No broken bones. Nothing.
Ellie is an Olympic.
She's stronger than
she's a
the both of
triathlete.
us. Yeah.
Look at her swim.
Oh, is this the part where you're like... Yeah, I think it is swimming inside like the facility or whatever.
Yeah, I like the part.
This part's hard.
I like the part after this when you're like leaving the hospital and doesn't it start to storm and that's when you get in like the canoe and stuff.
Yeah.
Or the boat.
I think
part's so cool.
I think this part's cooler than that actually.
I just like
I think
that
it's more difficult.
I just like that part because it has a lot of cool setups for stealth.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it.
But this coming up here, this is gonna be tough.
Hold on, why isn't Nora bald?
That's not Nora.
Oh yeah, that's the girl who tells her. You ask her where Nora is. She's like playing a PSP, I think. It's a reference. It's a epic reference because they have PlayStations all over this game because this is a PlayStation exclusive game, and they're all PS3s because that's when this game came out and that's when the world ended.
Wow, we are maxed out on our pistol.
Thank goodness.
That never happens. Actually, I might be able to sneak in. No. Okay.
Sneak in some bullets.
Yeah.
So
I was wondering because the clip wasn't full, you know.
So you didn't get to talk really before because you were in an intense fight sequence. So what did you think about the show so far, episodes 2 and 3? We haven't got to talk about
Yeah.
Joel's death and then basically nothing in episode 3, but some stuff did happen.
Yeah, Joel's death was... I think it was still sad, but it was not nearly as impactful as it was in the game. In the game, since you didn't really know why they were doing what they were doing, it created a lot of anger in you as the player to see Joel dying in front of you, and there was nothing that you could do about it. And of course, you spent the whole first game with him, you know, so like he was your main character.
Oh, this part's tough. This is a good part.
Oh, this is before the part.
I was trying to get this part clean with so many tries, like 30 probably tries. I think that when I was playing the game and Joel died, I just remember being really, really upset and devastated that their relationship ended on like a bad note, and they spent years with I guess I didn't know that at the time, but Ellie and Joel seemed to be at odds, and I was very upset that their last interaction was like them being upset at each other until then, and they didn't get to, like, I was so crushed that they didn't get like just this perfect father-daughter time, you know, and even if he was going to die, I would have at least felt better if they had that. This is the route I always took when I was trying to do my little like clean playthrough of this.
Yeah, I did this probably like 50 times trying to
I would shoot an
Go
arrow.
through the whole thing without dying.
I would shoot an arrow up at the guy on the top.
Mm.
Because he's one that can spot you pretty easily.
Normally, I have way less supplies at this point, so hopefully this will help.
Oh, this little area inside is so tricky to me because you've got people walking in circles. So their preset paths overlap. So like they'll find a dead body, you know, and start to sell you out pretty quick. Are you waiting for that stealth kill?
I'm just waiting to see where the other one is. I thought the other one comes from this side.
You can get through
I
here.
guess she like walks. Yeah, but he's gonna see me. She circles back around here, I think.
Yeah, and that person up there is killer too, because they can survey the whole floor.
Right. I don't remember like how I ended up getting through this whole part without dying, because that's been my goal, like on the replay. You know, is trying to get through portions
Clean. Yeah.
without. Who's gonna see me?
That guy's probably doing that other lap behind you too.
Okay, duck.
Where? To the left? Where'd you get spotted? Did they find the other dead body maybe? That's probably what it is.
Well, he's running.
Yeah, but he just yelled trespasser, so shouldn't everybody be coming towards you if they spotted you?
They're hiding now.
Maybe you can go back outside.
Yeah, I'm going to. They all look angry. Like I did something wrong.
Geez, you kill a couple guys, you know?
Yeah. And everybody loses their minds. Dude, why am I like
Yeah, you can't move an inch out here.
constantly being seen? What? There's no way.
Brick. Yeah. Throw it over.
Is that what you meant?
No, I meant to like distract her so you get a stealth. That was pretty clean though. I don't know if anyone else was close enough to hear that bottle, so might have only worked in your favor. Just be careful. This is dangerous, shark-infested waters over here in the center of this section. Wonder where they all are right now. They still have the guy up top? I don't see him.
Yeah,
No, that's him right there. It's a tiny little head. It's so far away from me and my poor vision.
Someone's close.
They found another body.
I want to try to get over here.
Really? I feel like you're trying to go into such high pressure locations. Oh, nice.
I watched someone do this on Grounded.
Somebody's behind you. Oh, the dog's on you. You want to place a bomb and it'll lead him right to it? He's too close. He's too close. What? That's a glitch. It's a corner glitch. I feel like you should have got that hit off. No way. No way. It's going to explode. Yeah.
I don't know where to go.
You're surrounded.
Think I can get that way? Yep. That's where we're going to go.
Every time I think I'm done at this location too, there always ends up being one or two more people. There's a lot of people in this spot. I'm telling you, man, a silent sniper rifle in this game would almost make the game too easy.
Dude. Not dead yet. We're not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet. That's a solo leveling reference.
Dude, that dog finding me was brutal.
I'm not done yet. You got him. He's yours. He doesn't even know how cooked he is.
Pistol.
Nice lining that up. Nice quick line up.
Dude, how surprised are you that I got out of that? I was like, there's no chance I'm alive.
I always had faith in you.
Oh, wow. That's so beautiful. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, I almost got it lined up.
I feel like we're about to miss so many of these locations in the show.
Oh.
Nice. Oh my god, at the buzzer. I feel like so many of these locations are going to get cut in the show though. Stuff that's not absolutely pivotal to the plot. Nice. Next
Dude,
shot.
that was a good shot. I do say so myself.
You're one more silent shot on this gun, okay?
Yep. I might be able to make another one once it goes away, but I can't bank on that.
Gosh, the pool of blood from these people. Unbelievable. Do you ever just think about all their families, Aaron, when you're doing this?
All right, there's 2 guys up there.
If you just line them up right, you can shoot through one's head into the other head.
Oh, okay.
Deadpool style.
Who do you think I am?
Deadpool.
Think I can get up here? Dude, who's about to see me? There's like this little fly flying around.
Somebody's behind you? Oh,
Son
now you're in the
of
center
a
of all 3 of them.
biscuit. Where are they?
Right. You're going to have to finish him. Walk him down. Aaron, walk him down, Tate. Oh my gosh, you played the whole stealth part so well, and now they're... You have the tiniest scrape of health. It's unbelievable that you're still alive.
Oh, son of a biscuit!
You want to give me a crack at it?
That was.
Or are you too frustrated? To
No,
give it up?
I'll let you go. But we gotta restart.
Gotta earn it.
All right.
What's that movie where he's like,
I think I did pretty decent.
you'll have to, oh, it's Daredevil. You'll have to earn it.
I think I did pretty decent there. So you have only 1 shot of the silenced pistol. Oh, I should have switched to the fire arrows there. But once you use the silencer, you can make another one.
Okay.
We have the supplies for it.
I'm nervous about this.
Yeah, I tried to go this way before, and every time I just got wrecked, I think.
I just need somebody to stand still.
The guy up top.
He's...
Dude, hitting them with an arrow is insane.
Wait, what? I have the... Oh my god, I didn't realize I had those ones equipped. Oh, I'll do it. I'll just die.
No, don't die. Win.
No, I'm not trying to die. I mean, I'll run the risk of it, you know, but...
Yeah. You don't have a lot of open spot here. Try to switch to something you can blow up. Do you have a smoke grenade?
I'll try to live it, but I was trying to use a stealth arrow there.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have hit him. Switch my ammo over.
I mean, it looked like a pretty direct hit. So that was pretty good. I think you're in the clear right now. Allie's definitely sweating, as we just saw. From
At least
her.
not sweating. She's having heart palpitations, Aaron. Dog?
Dog's coming. Yeah, smart. Dude, them not being in there right now because they...
Yeah, because that's what I was banking on, because everyone rushed before.
Right.
Okay. I don't know how many other dogs there are in rotation here. Oh my god, you son of a bitch.
Come on. Nice.
Thank goodness.
Good shot. I think you can make another one of those.
This is also something I'm always doing is
Wait, you can't.
Reloading.
You can't.
Oh, I can't because I made the bottle.
Yeah.
That's my own funeral. Okay, let's shoot.
All right, you got to be smart here. Whoa. As you like jump up to almost get seen.
Hoping I can just lure this guy to turn the other direction. Wait, what? Why is he not going towards the bottle?
I think he signaled to other people to look that way. You might be able to shoot through the glass.
Yeah, but...
Someone's coming in.
There was somebody closer to it. That's what the problem was. I don't have anything else for stealth. Good thing you turned the other way, brother.
Did you just throw something?
Yeah, it sounded like a bottle or something, right?
There's a guy coming in the side too, I thought. Good job, good job.
We're doing okay camping out here so far. Let's maybe go back this way and circle back. I don't
Yeah,
like
maybe
this weapon that I have out.
Maybe try to get up to where I was.
I don't like that spot at
No.
all. I'm gonna try to go. It feels too central. I gotta skirt the
The
edge.
reason I went that way is because straight back from that point is that door that you need to get to. So I was trying to pass everyone on the left side of the field, you know.
Dog and its owner. Are they just out of my sight?
Explode them with the arrow. Get them.
That's a good call, but they're so
Too
far
late.
now. And I couldn't even see them anymore. They went into like a little bit of a dark spot.
Yeah.
And for me, that's like, might as well be invisible. God, yeah, I needed a brick so bad. I just need something to control where people go. This guy's dead.
Yeah, because you blew him up first chance you got.
All right.
You can climb up there and
Yeah.
jump over.
My plan is to get a vantage point over here. That's
What
why
if you just like rifled them all down with your...
absolute marksmanship. This is kind of what I was hoping, was to get into this position. There's somebody right here, but I don't really have any stealth stuff. I guess I just have this.
Got 5 arrows, yeah. Hopefully, looting some, you'll be able to get a thing soon.
So dark right here. Go stand on where that brick is. Somebody else looking at me?
Whoa. How'd you do that?
I pressed circle. I don't know what that like difference was. Why did he just not? They're like not going to where I'm clicking.
There's a guy coming up that way.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can...
I think that might be my... Okay. This might be my best bet. Oh, pole.
You should have left a mine down there, huh? Good adjustment. And they saw you.
Just got to be somewhere else. That's the name of the game. Okay, that's slow as
There's
shit.
still a guy down here.
Loot, 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 loot. Oh my God,
dude,
no.
Dude. I was wondering why you're going through that room so fast.
That's gonna kill me, dude. I can't go either way, huh?
Dude, you better get down.
There's 4 people out there. Did that just kill me? You want to go?
Man.
I thought...
Hey, that was a good run. That was a good run.
I thought they were going to be looking up at the tower, but they all like went to where I was going.
Mm-hmm.
I could have run out into the open if I figured they would be I figured they would be heading to where I had just killed somebody and was standing in the tower. I feel like that's a logical assumption. They don't like...
That's a logical like video game assumption.
Yeah.
They think like people.
Which is so unfair. It's so much harder. It's realistic, but like...
Like you almost don't want it to be.
They're like, oh, I saw her heel as she went that way. So coordinate with everyone. Get on the walkie-talkie. She's going southwest. Be there waiting with a roadblock. And then I just panicked super hard. I can't believe that instead of auto-locking on the character like the game is supposed to do, she threw that.
He just saw me? That's insane. I don't know where to go.
Oh, there's a spot back there? I didn't even know there was a spot back there. No, actually.
Oh my god. Just wasted 3 bullets on that guy.
We both had a tough start. I fired an explosive arrow on accident. Oh, they're everywhere, dude. They're literally everywhere. It's so tough, but like playing it, getting your adrenaline going, and then getting pissed off from dying and passing the controller off.
Oh, it missed him.
They're getting you from every angle. Oh, he was...
Didn't kill him?
We talk about how they're intelligent like real humans, and then they do some dumb shit like that. He was just looking the complete other direction.
Dude, what do I do?
I think you just commit seppuku like a samurai. Wait, what's it called? Commit Sudoku.
You got that sniper trying to get me.
I feel like the way they all come at you must be what it feels like to be Mark when Conquest is just not letting you take a breath. Feel like Invincible getting the crap kicked out of you.
Get down, you idiot. Dude, him not dying there was crazy.
Also on hard mode, these people tank so many bullets. I feel like a body shot would take out your average person. They can take 3 body shots. Without even dropping to the ground. They like stutter step a little bit. They're like, I've been wounded, but not enough. They're all absolutely bloodlusted. Yeah, I can't believe you got out of that scenario. You had like 1 hair of health.
Oh, I've done that multiple times now. Alright, they're gonna run right into that. That's good.
The people don't stay close enough to the dogs, though, so it only hurts the
Dude,
dog.
there's that guy up there.
You get spotted? You're just too fast. They can't keep up with you. I see you fighting every impulse in your body not to pick up these items.
You're so right.
It looks like you're not picking them up on purpose. Got that med kit.
I almost don't want to use it yet because
Well, it was enough of your health was lost for it to be worth it. He's praying to every god he knows. He's looking in the upgrades to see if he has any skill upgrades. Oh man.
Oh my god, they got me so fast.
She just lit you up the millisecond you peeked your head. She was on high alert. Where'd you even get shot from? I need a kill cam on that one.
That was probably the worst run that either of us has done.
I don't know. It was the most. It was maybe the most chaotic, but you still got a lot of kills in.
Man, that's frustrating.
Mine didn't have a checkpoint, did it?
Yeah. Oh. I thought I had some of these left, and they're all gone. So disappointing.
There's no way.
Dude.
Did you see that?
What? That was like Hawkeye stuff right there. And that was not. He went from peak arrow shot to extremely mediocre. But hey, you got away.
Okay. So we've got a silencer on. Moving like this when your like heart is racing takes everything in every one of my muscle fibers under control. I can get in here, right? So I feel like they went the other way. All right, this gives me a second to kind of regroup. I should hold on so that I can remake this. Are you in here by yourself? Worth it. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, they know where you're at.
No, they don't. They think they know enough.
Yeah, they're surrounding you. Dude, that was clutch. Kinda clutch. I think you stood up a little too quick.
Well, the dog was on me.
I thought he was running away.
Maybe he was.
Oof, close. You're using all your silencer, though. Try to switch a weapon if you can.
Oh my god, this is unbelievable.
Just get out of there.
I took the dodge. So this has got to be the ugliest one. Tried.
Yeah, you need health. Quick. Try to get down somewhere. Good job. Good job. Saved yourself a little bit. That's not loaded all the way.
Yeah, you don't know. I would look the other direction, probably.
If you kneel down or lay down, you might be able to get her without being seen.
I think I got to take
With
the
the
safe
arrow.
route.
Good hit. Good hit. Dude, they don't know where you're at yet.
Okay, so I just got to...
Guys up top, though. Guys up top.
Oh, goodness. Can he... Is he going to fire right
Go
down
up
at
top.
me?
Go up top.
Fall.
Good job.
This is actually like a glitchy spot. I think you can kind of cheat this spot.
I don't know. They chased after you pretty quick last time you were up here. I don't think they'll climb up the ladder, though. So
I think they will.
Watch out.
I think my best bet, though, is to...
Yep. That's an insane drop.
Do they have any clue that I've left? That would
Dude.
be...
Man, you got out of there free?
No clues to where anybody is, huh?
I mean, there's someone up top.
So they did go up the ladder? There's someone up there?
Yeah, once you've ran, someone went up there. I don't know if they're still up there.
I think my best bet is to probably have the shotgun with that just one get out of jail free shot in there.
I think there's another shotgun shell on one of these.
There's somebody. He looks like he knows where I am, doesn't he?
He's like, if I was them, I would head this way.
You want to play quick draw, buddy?
Yeah?
As the first shot is to get him to look. The second shot's to kill him. Surprisingly,
So he
after
can
that
tell his
huge
maker who
disaster,
took him.
I just saw this clip the other day about a guy who killed his cellmate for like committing some horrible crime, and he was like, yeah, he wouldn't stop talking about it. So I warned him if he kept talking about it that...
You don't have anything to hit. You can grab that bat.
Oh, good point. But then he tells the judge, he's like, I'm not sorry for what I did. Maybe I'm sorry for his family, for their loss, but he's like, I'm not sorry to him. He said, I don't assume that I can judge people. That's God's job. He has a appointment with God for that. I just moved the appointment up a little earlier. I was like, dang.
Dude, we got to remember that for like one of our films.
That's what I said. I was like, I couldn't.
Good.
I was
That's
like,
a bar.
I was like, I couldn't write anything better than that. You're gonna steal that. His appointments with God. I just moved it up a little earlier.
It's not my job to judge. That's crazy. That's so good.
Hey, guess what? Your mother. See, if I could just hit those every time, this game would be so much easier.
You have turned in one of the sloppiest rounds into a pretty clean round here, though.
Yeah, I got a little bit of a turnaround, but it's still such a mess.
There's a bunch of stuff over here if you want to loot.
There's a person.
They're going to see you.
I want him to look another way. Here's what I can do.
Is that a person?
There's somebody back there, you said?
No, it was that light. Shotgun shell. Two shotgun shells.
Time to risk it. They love to do that.
Little.
Yeah, that puts you on your toes. Is that better?
Shoot an axe. Yeah, definitely.
I get that ammo? No. We're still not done here?
Yeah. What's left is those like 3 or 4 guys that you ran
Draw.
into last time. Dude, why'd you challenge him like that? No way. Dude, get down, get down, get down. Hit her. Nice. Dang, I didn't realize you had that little health. That's good. Good. Oops.
Duck.
You're on fire. Fire.
I'm on fire.
Fire.
Oh,
Like the fire arrow. That's what I meant.
yeah, I switched it to it on purpose.
Just didn't want you to
Thank you. Blow
be all
myself up.
surprised again.
See, this is how I ended this. Oh, hey. She's gone. See, that is a rifle bullet. Tell me
To
how
the
he's
neck.
alive.
To the neck.
This guy's absolute animal. We done yet? We done here? I think we can all agree I've been through enough. Ellie, say your line.
Nope. Not done.
Job finished?
Not yet.
Job's not finished.
They're gonna be down that hallway. You have shotgun shells. Dude, someone's about to see you from where?
Right here, straight ahead, you see him? He's blending in like a absolute
Dude, I did not see him
ghost.
at all.
And he was right in front of us. That's why I couldn't see him at 1st
I'm
either.
surprised you saw him. I couldn't see him at all.
I'm pouring 1,000% brain power into this right now.
Yeah, you're doing good. She didn't talk yet, did she?
No.
So that means there's more.
Did I not get everything? Where's the duct tape? Bro, there was a duct tape symbol
Yeah,
right
you
here.
grabbed it.
Can I just bypass?
Yeah, just go to that door.
Success is a success, am I right?
That's right.
All right, you take the next part. That's all I have for right now. See, like, getting it done in like an ugly way is just so much less satisfying.
Yeah.
It's very doable, you know?
Sometimes. I mean, it still took you, what, 3 tries? Me 2 tries in between?
It's like it's like a big bell curve thing with those long, like that portion or like the Hillcrest section. It's a bell curve where if you get over this one sticking point to where there's this amount of enemies, you know, it's like when you get it down to like 5 or 6, then you can kind of be sloppier. But when there's still 10, 12 enemies around, they're going to punish you like hell for a little mistake, you know? You accidentally use the wrong arrow or you get blown up too close to your landmine. Then the next 6 shots are coming right at you in succession. It's just about getting over that hump, like just killing enough of them to where it gets a whole heck of a lot easier. I wanted to get that so much cleaner. Dude, those arrow shots I got at the beginning, when I go back and watch the footage, I think there's one that you didn't get to see that I'll show you, but you saw the one that was through the grass, right? It was like...
Yeah, you were like...
Blind, yeah.
Like
I was just trying to think. I was like, I think she'd be right here. But that's what I mean when I play games like this. I'll have
And then literally your next shot
was terrible.
Went right over the head of someone who was so close to you.
Well, it's way harder to hit people with the bow and arrow sometimes when they're close. Don't you think?
Yeah.
I think it's a lot easier to learn.
They like dip and move. So
especially going from hitting somebody medium or far to close because the drop changes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And we have the drop reader, but I'm kind of anticipating it going to the same height as the last person I shot. But I should have switched guns there. It would have been a heck of a lot smoother. I wish I had a brain that worked at the speed of these like professional gamers. Their brains are lightning fast.
They just play it so much longer. Like, you know, a lot of them say like, oh, like 1,000 hours worth of gameplay or whatever. And it's like, what are we at?
100?
100 each, you know? Maybe a little bit more if you count this game here. Like, that's a tenth of the amount of time that they've spent playing this game, you know?
And now we're cutting our playtime even shorter by passing the controller back and forth.
Right.
This playthrough's only half a playthrough. 'Cause, 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 'cause,
This part's crazy too, how it like mirrors so well with the Abby stuff that you play later. And she finds like what happened here and stuff.
Yeah, they do such a good job of keeping all the details lined up between days 1, 2, and 3. So if we're skipping a lot of cutscenes because we're assuming you're watching this with us because you played the game before and know the story. But she confronted Nora to try to get her to tell her where Abby is, and Nora kind of got the jump on her here and got away. I think she kind of got Ellie flustered by talking about how Joel deserved to die, and Ellie got mad, and so she got an opening. This is a really cool sequence.
Oh yeah, because now we're gonna go.
Flashlight.
Andrew's like, I can't see nothing, and neither can I.
Aaron's lost.
She's just looking at that door.
She was just standing there seeing what she's standing there laughing at you. She's like, you really thought I went that way?
Dude, the choreography for these cutscenes and stuff, phenomenal. It looks so natural.
It's always shot
like,
as a oneer too.
Yeah, like
It's fluid from the gameplay to the cutscene back to the gameplay, you know?
I want the show's fight scenes to be this like dynamic, you know?
I feel like I'm
Even if they're not doing a oneer, like that's totally fine. You know, like you can have all the cuts, but make what the characters are doing look just as real, you know?
the way they just shot that though, I feel like makes me feel like I'm in the room with it because
Yeah.
the oneer, like they're sticking with that, following the knife, you know.
But the camera's kind of going in places that it can't fully go, at least easily with real person, you know, because someone, like it went wrapped around them and then came down to the ground and all that. I mean, they did shoot this for real, so maybe they did get that part, you know?
Yeah, they mocapped a lot of this stuff. This is such a cool story element because Nora's thinking that Ellie is just a complete idiot right now. She just dove them into the spore. She doesn't know that Ellie's immune.
Oh, I don't have
Actually,
one of those.
yeah, she doesn't know that Ellie's immune to spores either way. At some point, they realize that she's the one who Joel saved that's immune.
I like to let my clickers do a lot
work
of
for
my work.
Let them do the heavy lifting.
Yep.
Ironically, Aaron, the weightlifter. Oh, there's a zombie right on this guy. That's not a zombie. He quickly just dispensed of those 2 shells that I worked my whole life to gain for us.
Sorry about it.
This only has 8 bullets, and 4 of them are not in the chamber. Dude, he's not giving up. Yeah. Do what you gotta do. Nice. Another one. Move! There. Oh my god.
I make you nervous?
Where are your other materials?
I'm holding the quick change button.
What?
That's...
Clickers are punishing, dude. Punishing.
I'm so mad. I could have done that without dying.
Clickers are a cool enemy, though.
That makes me... I'm upset.
You had it going pretty...
Oh, that was too far. Stupid. Now I'm
Now you're
mad.
stalling.
Whoa.
Why didn't you let the clickers do the work for you?
Because he...
Give me a shot at it while you cool.
No. Give me one more.
No.
No.
Theoretically, the clickers should all be running at that explosion. That was just a loud burst of noise.
Bring him down!
If you just kneecap one of them, the clickers will do the rest of the work for you.
Oh, you're too close. There's still a bad guy, too?
Doesn't Abby have like fire shotgun shells too?
Dang.
Explosive shells.
Yeah. Oh my
From
god!
behind. They're everywhere.
One more. I'll be calm.
Uno más, por favor.
I'll be calm.
You get one more.
All right. If something doesn't work the first 3 times, do something different.
Wait. Different but same.
Surprised he didn't see me.
He's on you. Man, you're right in their face.
It's foggy. He couldn't see.
Foggy Nelson. Rest in peace.
Doing a much better job at letting these clickers do their thing. There.
Oh, throw a Molotov or something. That's like they're tight grouping right there. You don't have a Molotov.
Take him down!
Need them to come this way. There we go. Perfect. Good job.
All right, after we get through the Nora section, I think that'll be a good stopping point.
Yeah, I agree. Where are they? Oh, there. Dude, look at that clicker. Just brutal.
Hey, clicker's got to eat too. You're always complaining about how hard it is to get your protein in.
Is that the last one? I hope so.
Don't miss. Sounds like it's not the last one, right? I guess he was just squeaking to death.
A lot of stuff to get in here, I guess. That should probably be enough. She's not running.
Yeah, Nora's messed up. You can't be breathing spores like that.
I'm so mad that I died on that.
So
That's like an easy portion.
I mean, it's not that easy. Every section has its own challenges.
Where am I supposed to go?
To Nora.
I know, but where is she? It's like a maze.
Next time we play, we should do like a draft of zombie movies while we play.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
There's so many out there. Been done a lot of times. I've been seeing clips from The Walking Dead that have made me really want to rewatch the show.
Mm. Yeah, I'd like to continue it. I haven't finished. Do we want to watch this or do we want to end it here?
Let's play a little bit more. We'll end it like when this part is finished. Hey, she's trying. Ooh. Yeah, that would hurt.
Where's Abby?
How are you breathing?
Breathing spores.
You're her. Who wants to watch the game where me and Aaron just say all the lines right before they say them?
Firefly.
There are no fireflies anymore.
Where's Abby?
I'm fucking dead anyway. Why would I tell you anything?
Because I can make it quick. Or I can make it so much worse.
Brutal.
What he did. How many people are dead because of him?
Next chance.
I'm not giving up, my friend.
Not yet.
Mistake. Dude, and they make you press the button. Oh. Again. Again!
Do it, Anakin. I just watched that movie. I know he doesn't say Anakin. It's so hard not to. Do it.
Do it.
I feel that feels like a Mandela effect thing. Do it, Anakin.
All right, this is kind of where we should stop.
Yeah, it's a good part to go into. This part is so tragic. Like when she's walking into the theater and she's like got blood on her and she looks so sad. She looks like she is devastated to have her humanity being ripped away from her by this mission, but not to enough of an extent where she's willing to give it up.
Right.
Like this is a necessity and not a choice to her, and it's cool to see her go on this journey. I'll be interested to see Bella Ramsey. I know that Bella can act their ass off, and I'm always like struggle with like the pronouns, but I know what's hard for me is I've seen Bella in interviews saying that they don't care, like they'll go by they, he, she, and so I'm like, I need to know which one.
Yeah.
but as far as I know, Bella doesn't have a preference. That was in like the super recent interview that they just did for The Last of Us Part 2. But anyway, I know Bella can do a great job acting, but the character so far I feel like hasn't been built up in a way to be capable of this.
Right.
We just haven't
Like
seen the rage.
Not earned. We did a little bit in season 1, but that was just so long ago for us that
they haven't done it this season yet.
It's not fresh in our mind. So hopefully in the next episode or two, they'll kind of start showing us that side of Ellie's rage that we haven't yet seen. We've seen her kind of jump through the hoops of the council and like still be upset, but like she hasn't unleashed at all this season. So I look forward to Sunday nights, every night. Like you said, the show's still good. It's just we're comparing it directly to the game, and not only to the game, but the game is like one of our favorite games that we've ever played because of the story being so good and the gameplay is obviously so good. So it's tough.
That cutscene looks visually phenomenal as well. Seeing
this game's so cinematic.
Ellie and that perspective, you're getting that floor POV from Nora just when that pipe starts swinging.
Which I'm sure making a video game presents its own challenges, especially with like all the graphics and CGI stuff that you have to put in. But that is something that's like an advantage of doing something like this, is that all the lighting can be done, without conflicting where the camera is or anything. Like if we were to spin this camera around this room, you'd see our lights. Like in a video game like that, you can light the scene how you want to, and then like if your character's not bright enough, you just like I'm sure I'm oversimplifying it, but you can like make them brighter by adding in like lights and stuff, and the camera doesn't see it necessarily.
It's not necessarily easier, but it gives you a little bit more control over the post aspect after you've filmed the motion capture.
Right. But yeah, thanks so much for joining us on these episodes. This is a long episode. So we appreciate you if you have stayed this far. If you have any question for us about the game, about the show, or any other movies or TV shows, let us know in the comments below, and we'll answer them on the next episode. We're going to keep playing this game until we finish it all the way through. Where we love doing these episodes. If you like them, please let us know so we can keep doing them. Maybe suggest other games that you would want us to play. That'd be cool as well.
I've been talking about us playing chess just recently.
Yeah.
If you want to watch me and Aaron go head-to-head in the chess match, let us know.
Yeah, that'd be fun. But thanks so much for watching, and that's a wrap.